Hey, Colab Coach here again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. This is week 2 of the results series, and I'm so excited to embark on this whole new week with you. Now, the question I have for this week to propose to you, and the question I've thought about, and I'm pretty sure you've thought about also, is well, why do I feel like my efforts are not working? Why do I feel like my efforts are not working? You may be at a point where you feel like you're at a dead end. You may feel like this effort that you've been putting into something, may have been a career, maybe a relationship or a friendship. It's just not working. You just have nothing to show for it. Now, many of us, we might have a family member, a friend, a significant other that they think that you are doing all of this and it's just nonsense. To put it simply, it's just nonsense. Whatever you're doing is not working. You should just stop. You should just give up. You should think the way they think. You should move the way they move. You should believe what they believe, and all that effort that you're putting into this said thing is worthless. You may be at the point where you're starting to believe that. I'm here to say don't give up yet. Now, the reason why I say don't give up yet is that there's a lot of factors that play into why things are not working the way we think that it should work, why our efforts are not exactly at the point where we think that it should be. The first thing is that, well, what's your expectations? What exactly is your expectations? What do you expect to happen from your effort? Now, there's a lot of things that gets us no results. The reason why it doesn't get us no results is that we have our expectations either super high, or we tend to keep it unbalanced with the results and the efforts that we have. And I'll break this down to you. So, say for example, you have expectations of you advancing in your career, or you have expectations of taking your relationship from just a boyfriend girlfriend or a casual situation to the point where you are getting married, or you think that you started a friendship with someone and you want it to be a lifelong friendship, and your expectations are rather high before you have met this person, before you've spent time with this person, before you've embarked in what the career details are, and you already put a bar for yourself for what you expect to happen, and you put your effort into this expectation. In reality, the results are completely different. Now, when we get to this point, we think that, oh, my expectations are not being met because I'm putting effort into something and it's just not being fruitful as I expected. What we need to do, what I had to do, is to step back and say, hey, where is my expectations and the level of my results? Do they match? Are they balanced? Do they harmonize with each other? Because the thing about it is that we tend to have our expectations here, but then our effort is here. Or we think that our effort is here and our expectations is here. We have to get it into a point that it doesn't, yes, we want it to be balanced, but it doesn't always have to be 50-50. It could be 60-40, 60-40 one way, 60-40 other way. But we have to have our expectations and our effort at least in a harmonizing state. And what I mean by harmonizing state is that they resonate with each other, they play off each other, they sound with each other, they agree with each other. But many of us, we don't do that. The reason why we don't do that is that we are taught that our effort has to meet our expectations. I'll say it again. We are taught that our effort has to meet our expectations. That is not true. That is not true at all. The reality of it is that our effort has to resonate with our expectations. So if you tell yourself your expectations to get married by the end of this year, but you've just met this person and you don't know anything about this person, and the effort that you're putting into getting to know this person is not there. You are maybe going out maybe once a month, or you're texting every other day. That's little effort. You can't have little effort and have a huge expectation. Where is that expectation going to be manifest? How is it going to be manifested? What exactly are you doing to make sure that expectation is manifested? We have to lower down those expectations to the level of effort that you're doing, or you need to raise your effort to meet the expectations. We get so confused and we get so disheartened. We get our setbacks going. We get discouraged. We get Down turn to whatever adjectives and pronouns you want to use, because of the fact we are not balancing what we want and what we're doing. What we're doing a big should, it should equal in what you want. Because a lot of us, we have expectations that we want, but we're not willing to do the effort to get there. And it's true. You may be vice versa. Well, you're telling me, hey, I'm putting all the effort I can. I'm putting everything I can. And I know what I want, and my expectations are not as high as you think, but I'm still not getting those results. If you're at that point, reevaluate. Reevaluate. As I talked about last week, reevaluate. The thing that you are expecting to happen, is it really going to benefit you? If you feel like it is going to benefit you, it's time to do some new kind of effort. The effort that you're doing right now is obviously not working because you're not getting to your expectations. It's time to evaluate the type of effort that you're putting into it to meet your expectations. Now, I'm not here to bash your expectations. I'm not here to say that your expectations are terrible. Your expectations are too high or too low. I don't know what your expectations are. But what I am here to tell you is that if your expectations and your efforts are not balanced, then it is not going to work and it's not going to be in your favor. That's how you get discouraged. That's how you get sad. That's how you get the family members or the friends or the significant others like, I told you so. You've been doing this for X amount of years. You've been doing this for X amount of months. You've been saying that you're going to do this. You've been saying you're going to do that. And I don't see anything. Now, I'm going to touch on this a little bit next week, but just because you're not getting effort, you're not getting the results you want, doesn't mean it's negative. Just because you're not getting the results you want does not mean it's negative. The reason why this is the case is because if you're putting effort into something and you're not getting the results you want, it does not necessarily mean you're not getting any results. It just means you're putting effort into your results and it just has not been manifested yet. I'll say it again. Just because you're not getting the exact result that you thought does not mean the effort is in vain. It just may mean that effort has not been manifested yet for you to get the result that you need. We have to reevaluate our expectations. It's a combination. It's a simple combination. Effort plus expectations equals results. Effort plus expectations equals results. If your effort is too high and your expectations is too low, it will not equal results. It will equal discouragement. If your expectations are too high and your effort is too low, it will be discouragement. It will not equal results. It's a simple formula. So whenever you're at a point where you are trying to achieve something, as I said, career, relationship, friendship, and you are at the point where you're not getting the results that you feel like you should be getting by now, reevaluate and see if the formula is imbalanced. It's not harmonized with each other. Because if you're putting effort into something and your expectations is matching your effort, then that means you should be getting your results. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. It's not difficult. It's not some magic that needs to be done for you to get the results. It's all about what you put into it. Simple as that. So when you're asking yourself, why am I not getting I feel like I'm putting all this effort in, and why am I not getting the results I need? It's because maybe your expectations are too high, maybe they're too low. Maybe your effort is too high, your effort is too low. It's time for you to figure out which is lacking for you to get everything harmonizing with each other so you get the results you need. Simple as that. Hey, I know this is not easy. I know this is all words and this is all something that sounds good in your ears and you feel like I can do this tomorrow. But it's rather difficult because if you have your expectations so high for so long and you're not willing to bring it down, or you feel like your effort has been too low or too high for a certain amount of time and you feel like you're not willing to put in more effort into it, you need help. That's what I'm here for. And you're asking me, who am I? I'm the Colab coach. I am a person that focuses on relationships, that focus on not only intimate relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. It is still July. I'm doing a July special, one free coaching session, 50-minute coaching session with any package you choose from. Message me for more details. Follow me on Facebook, Colabcoaching, Instagram, Colabcoaching. All my videos are on YouTube. All my series are on YouTube. Just type in Colabcoaching. In the meantime, Share this with anyone that you know that is at the point where they feel like they're giving so much effort and they're not getting the results that they feel like they should be getting. I'm here to help. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Thank you. Be safe.